noticed something? Most times you see that smart children struggle emotionally. You would actually think that a child who is doing well academically will have every other thing sorted out. One of the things that I have seen is that children who are called trophy children, like I said in my book, Raising the Trophy Child, struggle with a lot of other factors. Today, we're going to be learning 4 reasons why smart children still struggle emotionally. Now we're just looking at the emotional aspect. My name is Wendy Ologe, and I'm called Africa's #1 parent coach. I'm the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. So I once met this young man. He was about 22, and he had this very, big struggle to control his emotions. Now, when I stepped forward and I started to have conversations with him, he was a high-flying student. One of the reasons I wrote my book called Raising the Trophy Child is because I found that most times parents neglect the trophy children and do not help them in other areas of their lives. The only thing that matters to most parents is that they are academically sound. Welcome to Friday Brief with Coach Wendy. Here are 4 reasons why smart children struggle emotionally. Number 1, today I'm talking about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence develops separately from cognitive intelligence. Being academically gifted doesn't automatically mean a child understands or manages their emotions well. Now, while smart children actually would excel in reasoning, in problem solving, in memory, they lack skills in identifying their emotions except they are taught intentionally. They lack skills in expressing appropriately. They lack skills in empathizing with others. Without these emotional skills, they're going to feel frustrated. Most times they are misunderstood. You find that people say they're egocentric. They are isolated despite their intellectual abilities. Number 2, heightened sensitivity and overthinking. Now, intelligent people, children, often process words too deeply. So they notice nuances others miss. And while this can be a gift, it can also lead to overanalysis. Analysis that leads to paralysis. And of course, when you overanalyze some social interactions, you're not able to fit it. So worrying excessively about outcome and fairness and all of that, feeling emotionally intensely, sometimes it can lead to anxiety and perfectionism. Now, their mind can outpace their ability to regulate their emotional response. Number 3, social challenges and peer mismanagement. And there's also peer misalignment. Now, being smart can sometimes make a child feel different. I was saying something to my children. I say to them that if you're dumb, you will be bullied. If you're smart, you will also be bullied. By the way, when I mean dumb, I mean a child who have not developed themselves to be able to actually steward their gift, because I do not believe that any child is dumb in the real sense of it. Now, being smart can sometimes make your children feel different, disconnected. So emotional struggles can arise from it. You have difficulty in relating with people at your age, level. People who don't share interests, being misunderstood and even teased. Like I hear people call, children who are smart, Albert Einstein. Feeling pressured to always perform and meet expectations. So I told you about my book, Raising the Trophy Child. I was a trophy child. I was severely misunderstood. And because my parents didn't pay attention to who I was becoming, they didn't pay attention to my emotions, they didn't pay attention to a lot of things. All that mattered was that, you are a trophy, you just bring the trophy and you're celebrated. But that was not all that was important. Now, feeling pressure to always perform is a thing that most smart children actually struggle with. And it can cause loneliness, it can cause self-esteem issues, and even societal anxiety. So you must pay attention to that child to be able to deal with it. Number 4 is high expectation and pressure. Gifted children face internal pressure and external also, because parents, teachers, societies, they all expect that you are going to be academically perfect. Well, guilty. And then they may fear failure, rejection, and disappointing you as well. Meanwhile, they can also self-criticize and they begin to become harsh to themselves. And of course, resilience may be underdeveloped. You find that many people who were trophy people fail one time and they can't really, survive the failure. So even the trophy children, the smart children, feel overwhelmed. And of course, this leads to stress, burnout, and emotional withdrawal. What am I saying today? I want you, the parent of that child who thinks that, my child got it all figured out. I don't need to learn anything about parenting. You might actually be putting your child at risk. And this is why we do the Becoming an Emotionally Intelligent Parent course, so that you can help steward your child. That a child is academically sound does not actually exempt them from learning every other thing. They will do poorly in the world test. after passing the test in the classroom if they don't learn how the world works. And emotional intelligence is a core ingredient of how the world works. Don't ever miss it. The Becoming an Emotionally Intelligent Parent course will change your life as a parent and even change the trajectory of your child's life. The world is being predicted every day by how emotionally intelligent you are. This is your cue. Don't miss to join us. My name is Wendy Ologe, and I'm called Africa's #1 parent coach. I'm the founder of Intentional Parent Academy. I hope to see you here at the next Friday brief. See you again.